Welcome to Gaslighting. What is this? It's from a story where the husband had a wonderful wife, a very nice, sweet person, very innocent, and he wanted her to go crazy so he could take all her money. So at night, he took a torch and put it in his face and scared her. And the next day, when she was in panic, he would say, "They're ghosts, they're creatures after us," so that she could go crazy. And every time that she had a panic session, he would worsen it by reinforcing the fact that she's crazy. It's normal to be crazy. Let me put you in a safe place, an asylum. Let me take you on holiday so you're cut off from everything that's happening. Let me keep you isolated in a room. You don't have to meet other people, so you have no idea what's going on. So this procedure is part of gaslighting. By cutting the person off, by isolating the person, by keeping the person in a bubble, and then scaring the person with phrases like, "The barbarians are at the gate, the world is ending, the demon is after us," you drive the person crazy. And this is what has been happening over 2,000 years in the West. If you revisit the witch trials of Salem, if you revisit the witch hunts of 500, 700 years in Europe, the burning of heretics, accusing everybody else of being the demons, the burning of the Templars, it's a common practice. Gaslighting and burning and killing people who begin to question your domination, your control. So gaslighting is very, very important to understand. In the 1950s in the United States, they had McCarthyism, where everybody who was a little bit different, who didn't want to dominate the world according to the CIA, was accused of being a communist. And they used this concept of a communist and invaded lots of other places, accusing people who had never heard of communism, of being communists. And this was how they gaslighted them and invaded their countries, took control of their governments, all in the name of down with communism, up with capitalism. The process of gaslighting is very, very ancient. It's there in the Old Testament. All the other gods are false. Kill them all. I am the true God. And from the beginning, everybody else is gaslighted, and the elite are the greatest and the best. And obviously, this has led to non-stop violence and massacres by everybody against the people who think that they're the elite, they're the best, they're the greatest. It's a kind of proxy culture. When you want to be at the top and stay at the top by manipulating everyone, you get toppled by everybody else sooner or later. Because people find out that you're a scammer, you're a liar, that you're robbing them, stealing them, humiliating them. There are hundreds of cases of abuse in all these societies where religion and the religious priests are in control. There is no control. When you are in control and there is no balancing control, power is a drug. You begin to think that you can do anything, you're above the law, and people are there for you to use and abuse. So the balance of power, there should always be checks, controls. When the president of a country has all the power, he can do anything. He becomes prepotent. And it's called playing God. But in reality, It's part of the Lucifer effect. And it creates a very bad environment of intrigues, civil wars, hate, a lot of haters, a lot of doomers, a lot of crime. And the people who are suffocated in the bottom, they twist and become evil. Just like the good doctor, Mr. Jekyll, and his twisted personality, Mr. Hyde, who was frustrated and humiliated and became a serial killer. So we have a lot of serial killers in Western society and in religious societies where all the power is held by a few men, the elderly men. The youngsters crack, twist, and become serial killers or move to crime. And in many cases, the leaders of these societies accept this kind of crime and control it for their benefits and use it for money laundering and weapon of mass distraction. Keep the young people in crime, selling drugs, give them guns, give them fancy cars, keep them busy killing each other, and all the power stays at the top of the pyramid. Thank you for watching and stay for the next videos.